Away for a few days up in lovely North Yorkshire in the town of Richmond. Look at it, come and have a look at this. A charming holiday cottage, Bluebell Cottage, just on the hill sort of above the town. And yeah, nice little living room, kitchen, nice little back garden out there, lovely little terrace. And I'm not going to show you the bedroom because my wife's getting changed upstairs, but yeah, lovely little place to stay. I think the lady who has it's called Bev, so I'll put some details in anyway. Nice place to stay. And this is the River Swale. It's a Richmond town water on the Richmond and District Angling Society's water. I've got a day ticket for tomorrow. Very low, very clear, as you can see. So this is going to be quite challenging, I would imagine. Very challenging. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the tackle I'm going to be using on the River Swale. This is Shakespeare Agility 2 10-foot 4-weight setup. With a double taper 4-weight line. It's a longer dry fly rod than I normally use. On the little stream I use a 7-foot, and on very small rivers, the swales, I'm quite a bit out of my comfort zone here. It's a much bigger river, even though it's very low at the moment. Still some wide expanses to cover, and a long light rod is excellent for that, for dry flies and nymphs and small wet flies as well. So that's the delicate setup. And then the heavy gun here is a slightly shorter rod. It's a 9-foot, but it's a 6-weight with a forward taper line. That's for punching streamers across the river. And there we've got one of the streamers I'm likely to be using. That's like a snake pattern or minky. And then we've got a few assorted dry flies and nymphs. That's a small streamer there, which I've not tried yet. It's a bit of an experiment. Yeah, a mixture of nymphs, emergers and dry flies there. We've got the mayflies in that little compartment there, which I may or may not be using yet, pardon the pun. And there we've got various little small olive type emergers to represent the blue wing olives. The town square, very quiet at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think it'll be like that in another few hours. And there's a view of the old castle ruins in the distance, towering over the little twisting old medieval streets. That looks quite encouraging, the dead tree there in the river. So I'm going to throw a stream around and see what happens anyway. 2 rods here, but I think I'll just set the stream up to start with. And have a go at these falls pools. That's the stream we're going to try. Have a split shot to the front of that streamer to get it down a little bit. I'll work my way across. Careful with these slippery rocks. And I'm going to use my wading staff to support me here. next bit I'm going to try is just in front of this sunken tree over there. I'm going to have to approach very quietly. God, it's so clear, you can see right down into sort of 8 feet of water or more. I'm just going to work my way across with a few casts. No, maybe not. Probably some water here. A little bit of flow where it's channel is pushed into quite a narrow rock gully. This is a beautiful stretch. And it's interesting that sort of backwater there. Everything around this boulder looks promising. I think I did the right thing back there with a longer leader than I'd normally use for a streamer, because it's the only thing is with this setup, it's no good for close range. The line just won't cast at all on short line. It. Trouble is, oh, I think we had a move to it then. We had a move, we had a ball wave behind it. Got to hold the fish. Certainly. Oh, something just moved out there. Right on the other side. Big blow wave just moved out from the bank. I'm quite close to the bank. Could be a predator. That's the neck of the wood you want. Oh, we're in. What's that? Oh! Oh, this is a good fish. This is a good fish. Does he know he's hooked? Oh, yes. Thought I saw something move there, and I was right. Good trout. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that was a bloody beauty. Oh my God. Oh, what a shame. Well, it just shows anything's possible, doesn't it? Oh, maybe held him a bit hard there, I don't know. Anyway, it's worth trying again along the line of those trees. Across. think then. Sure. Oh, there's another. Bloody hell. Wow, what are the chances of that? Another good one too by the looks of it. Try not to lose this one. Going to be a little bit more gentle with him. Oh. And get back on the reel. Sorry to give it quite as big, this one. No. Okay, trout, it's not a monster. Streamer in the early morning. That's what it's about. Side straight on. It's a strong fish. I mean, this is a 6-weight rod. Yeah, very strong fish. 6-weight rod, and he's not succumbing to the pressure much. It's about half the size of the first one. Ah, beauty. Magnificent. No, I don't know. Good fish. Very good fish. And maybe not as big as the first one, but absolutely made up with that. Look at it. What a beauty. That streamer out the mouth. That's it. God. There's certainly a couple of pounds, maybe a bit more. I think the first one was maybe 3 or 4 pounds, to be honest. No, camera's over there. Just want to get a still photo of him, but no, it's alright, we'll stick with this. I'll get a still off the GoPro. What a cracker. Look at that. Lovely swale brown trout. Off you go, mate. Fantastic. Old Yorkshire town, Richmond. Formerly the North Riding, now called Richmondshire, I believe. a big tone, well, the next tone. Well, here we are. This time it's the evening session here at Richmond. Walking down through the streets, I'm hoping I might see something of a mayfly hatch. I don't know. It's supposed to be a mayfly, good mayfly hatch here, but yesterday we didn't see any, but it was very bright and sort of sharp wind. This evening there's a bit of cloud cover. I think, to be honest, later on in the night or in early hours we forecast some rain, which is a very rare thing this spring. So yeah, a bit of a softer evening, a bit more overcast. It shouldn't be a rapid chill off, and you never know, I might see some mayfly and get a bit of dry fly action. A good sport with the streamers this morning, which I don't know really what prompted me to try that, because normally streamer fishing is something I associate with when the river's a little bit too high for your dry fly and nymph and what have you. So yeah, strange one that, but it certainly worked. That's quite a learning point really, because it means I'm going to try it in other places in very low sort of drought conditions. I'll see you down at the river anyway. Only two fish rising just under at the tail of this sort of glide here before it breaks into this run. Don't know how big they are. I don't know what they're taking. It seems quite spasmodic. They don't look like mayfly rises, but I don't know. I'm going to try a little nymph over them first, and then maybe a little blue-winged olive emerger pattern. But let's have a go and see what can rustle anything up. We've got something. It's a trout. Taking the nymph, so it's just a little one this time. But very strong. Oh, he's gone. He's off. Small and rising there. That little collection of dimples, I wasn't sure whether they'd be grayling or not. That's it. Nearly another one as well. Nearly. Rising here, I think. Oh, like quite a decent fish. There's hardly any current. I'm just going to try a little spider nymph over them. If that doesn't work, I might put a little olive emerger on. Just hoping there's fish in that glide come back, because that's a lovely way to round off the evening, I think. Spending a bit of time up there. What's this? Little brownie foul out. I'm not giving up. Right, long shot. Oh. Adipose fin. Strange how often that happens. Off you go. Often seemed like a much bigger fish when that happens. These rises out really sort of coming to fruition. I don't think they're really turned on to the mayfly yet. There's only a few really sort of into it. And I don't know, could be the oncoming low pressure that's coming down a bit, I don't know. Did get a follow to a streamer down there, so always worth a shot. little trout swimming around here, quite randomly. Which is always difficult when they're in a position in a current holding station. You've got a hope of covering them. And it's like this, it's very difficult. What have I done my shot? That's within range there. Just about. I think I'm just pushing them up the pool, to be honest. Right, let's cast. Reel it back. Well, that's the end of my day on the Swale. Very difficult evening, low flows, almost still pools and fish sort of cruising round. Where I could find a few regular fish, a couple of casts and they'd gone down. I couldn't really get close to them. I think maybe you need sort of like a 2-weight setup or something like that, but that line's only got to touch the water twice and you're down. I seem to be sort of pushing them up the pool in front of me. So quite frustrating really, but very interesting all the same. I think I'd like to visit here in half decent conditions when you've got a bit of decent flow and possibly a touch of colour in the water too. I mean, it's absolutely gin clear, so that makes things difficult. Anyway, if you'd like to have a go at fishing on the Swale at Richmond, if you look up Richmond District Angling Society, £12.50 for the day ticket, which you book online and pay for. Quite simple really. And I must admit, yeah, let's see how we get here. So finding my way around. Quite good value for money. There's obviously some very good quality fish in there. And I mean, I've had the place to myself. Not surprisingly, I would think locals are probably waiting for better times to start fishing again. So yeah, very enjoyable and a lovely town to stay and visit. So, heartily recommended. Okay, if you've enjoyed the content, please give us a subscription, totally free. Maybe give us a like and possibly a comment if you'd like to chat, and I will see you next time, quite soon hopefully. Take care, bye bye.